what goes up must come down, right? Or does it? When looking at what's ahead in the real estate market for 2024, well, it is a mixed bag. The good news is that mortgage interest rates are poised to continue their slow decline. The bad news is that home prices aren't expected to get any better. Hi, I'm Sarah Maslowski with KeyPoint Homes Group, a local real estate agent helping clients just like you relocate to the metro Atlanta area. So if a move to Georgia is on your mind in 2024, what are some things that you need to know ahead of this big move? Let's start off with a problem that has been plaguing the real estate market in metro Atlanta for the past year and a half, and that is drastically low inventory. I can't tell you how many clients we help that when I go to search for active homes for sale to show them, even I am shocked at how little inventory there is out there. When looking at the inventory levels across metro Atlanta, we are down in some areas as much as 34% compared to last year, like in Swanee. Coming inventory is also drastically down at 24% fewer homes for sale compared to this time last year. Part of the reason so few homes have been for sale have been because of the high mortgage rates. According to data by the National Mortgage Database, almost 80% of homes have a mortgage interest rate under 5%. When weighing the cost of selling, despite these would-be sellers sitting on a ton of equity, many would-be sellers are faced with the prospect of giving up their sub 5% interest rates, many of those people having rates in the 3s and 4s, and facing the prospect of a new mortgage rate around 7%, which would drastically decrease their purchasing power. It's no wonder that so many would-be sellers have decided to stay put. Sellers have decided they will make do with the smaller homes, they're going to deal with the small yard or commute because of the higher cost. This is a large part of why we have seen 30% fewer homes for sale in the metro Atlanta area. Those homes that are on the market are there in large part due to things like job relocations, divorce, marriages, deaths, and births of babies. The good news is that as we look to 2024 and even over the last couple of months of 2023, mortgage interest rates have slowly been trickling down, which is a great sign for buyers. Mortgage rates are on average ending 2023 in the upper 6s with a 30-year conventional loan. This is a steep drop from just over 8% that some buyers were seeing in October of 2023. The sharp drop in mortgage rates came after the Federal Reserve said in recent weeks that it expects 3 rate cuts in 2024. The Fed's long-awaited pivot was spurred by a number of factors, including a slowing job market and signs that the central bank's ongoing war on inflation is working. This drop in mortgage rates is having a huge impact on buyers' affordability. Take a look at this chart, which illustrates the impact interest rates have on purchasing power. Let's say that you wanted to keep your monthly mortgage payment at around $2,600. If you were shopping for a home in October of this year, that would put you looking at homes that are priced around $360,000. With recent rate drops, to keep that same payment at today's average of around 6.5%, you are now looking at a home priced around $420,000. That is a huge difference in the type of home you can get. Another good outlook for 2024 is that with interest rates creeping down, we expect to see more sellers who have that sub 5% interest rate on their current homes take a closer look at the pros and cons of selling. With the savings gap becoming more narrow, we expect many sellers who are needing a larger house, want to be in a different neighborhood, or closer to work will decide to put their homes on the market and make that move. This will increase options for buyers as more inventory comes on the market. Another bright spot in the real estate market for 2024 continues to be new construction. While resale home inventory is down, builders are filling the gap of housing inventory, and especially here in the North Metro Atlanta area, in some parts, builders are offering great incentives to combat the higher mortgage rates. I have recently helped several buyers lock in incredible interest rates with builders, some even as low as 5.3% with all of their closing costs paid for. Many builders are offering discounted rates and closing cost incentives for buyers right now, making it very hard to compete with resale homes. However, I believe that your window of time to take advantage of these great incentives is running out. I anticipate that builders will pull back these aggressive incentives as the mortgage rate continues to trickle down in 2024. So if you are in the market for a new home this coming year and have the ability to act sooner rather than later, I would highly recommend that you do so. So just how low will interest rates go in 2024? While all the expert economists predict they will go down, the end result on 2024 is a mixed bag. But it's safe to say that economists predict that rates will be in the low 6s in the fourth quarter of 2024. time to buy a house, right? Yes, and so will everyone else think so. Expect to see demand continue to increase throughout 2024 as many buyers take this so-called good economic news as time to buy a house. And while the mortgage rate data is promising, it's a double-edged sword. More buyers means more competition for what little inventory there is out there. Even with some sellers deciding to put their home on the market as the mortgage rate becomes more palatable, it is still not enough homes to meet the demand of buyers. My anticipation, and many experts as well, is that competition will become fierce in the Metro Atlanta market in 2024. In fact, we are already seeing that buyer demand is up prior to pre-pandemic levels. What savings you may see in your mortgage payment each month with the new interest rate may be wiped out by having to compete to win a home by paying over asking price and driving up your loan balance. While I don't think that things are going to get as fierce as it was during the pandemic unicorn years, multiple offers will become the norm again. What does this mean for you as a buyer in 2024? The time to start strategizing your move is right now. I meet with buyers all the time to help them strategize their move. In this strategy session, we discuss financial goals, timeline, and wants. Oftentimes, we can uncover a few strategies that they have not considered that saves them time, money, or both. If you have the flexibility of moving sooner, I think it's worthwhile to consider the pros and cons of what an earlier move can do for your bank account. Another advantage of strategizing early with a trusted agent is the ability to find off-market homes for sale. As competition increases for what few homes there are available for sale in the Metro Atlanta area, having a great agent that can uncover off-market opportunities could save you thousands. If you're thinking about making a move to Georgia in 2024, I want to be your real estate agent. You can find my contact information directly below this video, and I cannot wait to strategize with you. If you haven't watched this video about moving to Georgia, check this out next.